Good morning, everyone. So, I went ahead without you and I twisted out a tree. So for everyone that's new here, go to the playlists because I have several designs and different ways to put your wire onto your hoop. I did it this way because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And then I did my first branch up here because I want this in the middle. And I thought, how pretty would that look if I used little pink seed beads? So I did this branch, and this. No, I didn't do that one. I did two. No, this one. The red. These two red and this one with a pink seed bead, and I don't like it. So I'm going to use the 4mm bicones, and yeah, I'm going to have to pick through these beads because I dumped them into the little container that had the, sorry I'm making noise, that had the seed beads. I dumped them in by accident, so now we have a big messy mix. Bead soup. Okay, and I have to sit today. I'm going to try to do this entire section of this project sitting down. So let me just stand up, make sure I'm in view. Okay, so it's a little tricky. Not hard tricky, just a little. What I'm going to do, it's hard to get in there. I'm going to put a few twists. I'm going to make a little leaf right on this one. Good enough. And I am using 4mm bicones for this, like I always do. Sorry I'm a little shaky, guys. I have to take medication that makes me jittery for a little while. It's a pulmonary med, but it goes away. Okay. That wasn't good. Still need to put a few more twists in here. Okay, that's better. And now, after a little leaf, hold your work, twist with the longest wire for everyone that's new, because if not, you're not going to make it to your hoop. And I will give you the measurements on these wires. This is 22 gauge wide. No, yep, let me just grab my paper. It is 12 wires, 22 gauge wire, and this is 20 inches long. So the way that I decided to put these beads on, these leaves, I don't really like this color because there's not that many of them, but I don't know if I'll have enough without them. And these I got on Amazon. I wanted to buy two, and they said one in stock. So I bought it, and then I went back, and it said it again, one in stock. And they do that because they want you to purchase it that minute and not leave it in your cart. That's my theory. I mean, I might be wrong, but... So first you have to put your petal on, your little flower, and then your bead, or bicone. The thing is, you have to hold, alright, you have to hold the flower down, otherwise it will slide, and then because you have to go back through the flower, you'll have a space on your wire that is not twisted, if that makes sense. So you have to hold on to your flower, push your wire down, and just kind of like sew that bead right in, give it a really good tug. And you can see there's not like a hump of extra wire. You still have to hold on to your flower, and I have to stand up to make sure. I think I'm good. and put in a few twists and clicks. It's my wrist. I'm going to add another. See, this row here, I have 3 and 2. I tried to make them kind of the same, but I'm not going to go crazy with that. It doesn't have to be even, it just has to be beautiful. So guys, you have sent me some really beautiful photos of your work. You've emailed it to me. And I had mentioned, I don't know if you didn't see it, and I think I sent out a few requests. Would it be okay, I won't do anything without your permission, if I screenshot your work and made like a little video of it? I wouldn't mention anything, just that this is what you created from learning with me on my channel. I did post that, and I did get a few people that would really like to see your work. Now I'm going to put my flower onto the longest wire because I'm going through a bicone. Slide it all the way down. Just push the second wire out of your way. Slide it all the way down and hold on to your flower. Put the wire right through the center. You really have to hold it, because if you don't, it will slide and it don't look good. I know, I've done it. Probably put a little more twists in between. I want to make sure I have enough, but I like the way it looks so far, so if I don't have enough, I will get another one. I did buy 2 of this one. I did show you, but for everyone that's new here, I really don't do well with florals, but I couldn't help myself. These are glass. They're like little bells, and they look really good with a 6mm round bead. I will be working with that real soon. I've actually twisted out a few of my projects already. I will share that with you. If I can pick up a bead. Longest wire. That will be your lead. So I'm pushing it away from me because I twist towards me. And we're going to put a flower on the longest wire. Slide it down and hold it. Push it all the way to the twist and hold it. That's the easiest way to do it. I should have waited an hour before I started. Oh, this one's broke. These are glass. And this is missing. Oops. I'll show you. A little piece right here. It's half. Never buying these again. I think that's the only broken one. Because I did examine them when I first got them, because I wasn't sure if I liked it. But they are nice. They're really nice. So it's nice to get away from the same old, same old. and I'm quite pleased with the heart shape. I will be making more. As a matter of fact, the one I just recently made, I think I'm going to throw that up on Etsy because I have to redo it in all pink. But anyway, this is the twisted out. It's going to be pretty, pretty. And that one is custom. I thought the last one, well, I wanted that one to be custom. I like the way it looks, but I didn't do it in all pink. I should have known to do it that way. Okay. I'll just twist it. How pretty is that? That is really pretty. And they are a little short. The more leaves you put in, yeah. Your little leaf is a wire eater. I should have taken that into consideration when I cut the wires. Plus going over the little bicone there. Yeah, that'll take up your wire as well. So I think if I went 23 inches, I would have liked it better. So I'm going to show you how I cut. I don't wrap around for everyone that's new. The way I end my row, I wrap it around the hoop and then wrap it again. This wire is too short, so I can't do it on that one, but I did it on that one. Actually, I can with one. Actually, I'm not even going to bother. I usually go over it again and then push the wires down like that. Oops. I don't like short wire. Cross it over. I think what I'm going to do from here on in, I'm not going to connect them. I'll come back after and connect. I'll just leave the wire. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Okay, so now I'm going to twist out a little bit. These are just the two wires. I've twisted everything to 2, and you always twist to where, like close to where the other branch is. I want it to be a little graceful. That's how I do it. I'm going to put a leaf. Okay. I slide those icons up. I only have 2. One was invisible. There. I only have 3. Slide them up. Get under there and hang on to them like a little triangle. Bring it a little close to your wire, and then bring this one to where you were twisting, and just twist out your leaf like that. There you go. Now take your longest wire, put in a few twists, now I'm going to put a leaf. My stomach is screaming. I hope you can't hear it. Oh my. It does that. I'm drinking coffee, and then it tells me, yeah, I don't like it. Okay, now hold on to that little flower, pass your wire down, and pull it. This might work easier. That's why I tried it with the seed bead. I think they would look better with round, a 4mm round. I was going to put round pink ones, but I'm saving them for the heart. But I do think it looks pretty with the clear. And when the light hits it, it really does look pretty. And with this long wire, I'm going to put a leaf. I'm also going to change my glasses. Slide it up a little bit. Hold on to them. I don't want to make it too long because I don't want my wire to be too short. Bring it up to where you twisted. Grab that other wire. And twist your triangle until the space closes. I'll stand up and show you. Right here. Pretty. I like it. I think I might push that leaf in the other direction because it's catching another one. We'll see. Oh, make sure I get the longest wire. I do. Okay. Now, I'll leave it. It's all right. Let's put a flower on there. I also have to make sure I don't put too many, like the ones that are real, they stand out in color is this one and the blue. I don't want to put too many on one side and then have the other side without, even though it'll still be pretty. Okay. It is a little time consuming because, oh, I thought it was broke. It's not broke. I think it'll be easier with, like I said, with the round 4mm. But I did this yesterday. I was just sitting down watching TV with my husband. Well, listening to the TV. And I got carried away and I said I was just going to put the wire on the hoop. And before long, I had a tree. And then it just started to grow. That's how I ended up having this much done. And I think I really don't want to put a leaf too close, but I'm going to, because I can't. Let me see. I have to put a leaf there. So with the longest wire, I will do it. And I'll make it a little long, to fill that space, but it'll leave me short at the hoop. But I'll deal with it. Or I can show you how to add a length to your wire. Actually, that is also in a playlist, what to do if you come up short. Hang on to that leaf, put in your little twists, like that. Bring it up to your hoop, support your work, bring those two up, pass it over, bring it up, cross it over. If it's long enough, I like to push it back down. You don't have to do that step. I just do it. And pass it over. Now, if you saw yesterday's tutorial, I did show you a little trick. And it's what to do. Well, I cut my wire long because I have to, but I showed you what to do with it. if you do cut it long, how you can save it, how you can add to your branch and not have to cut and throw that wire away. I will be doing that again. Wire that's too long. Not on this. This one here is just not nice. Okay. This one only went around once, but that's all right. I have a plan for it now. Get in there with these pointy tweezers. And just turn it so that it doesn't scratch. When I'm done, this won't happen. For everyone that's new, this is going to break your tree. It'll snap it right down there. And I'm going to show you how to do it so that your tree won't break. For everyone that's new, I call it lacing or wrapping the branches. And it works. So for anyone that has made a project and emailed it to me, either leave it in the comment, but then everyone will know who made it, or hit me an email and let me know if it's okay for me to make like a short little clip that I've recently learned how to do. I love it, with a few photos made by you. I'm actually very, very proud of how beautiful your work is, because that means that you watched and you learned and you picked it up, and some of you have never made a tree until now, and now you're hooked. Thank you. I'm glad that you have a craft that you love. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. I have noticed that I'm getting a few more thumbs up than before. When I get 300 views and 5 thumbs up, that's not nice. It's free. Oops, that's my wrist. Okay, now I'm gonna I should put a leaf. I have enough wire, so I will put a little leaf up here. Slide them down. Bring your wire up. I don't know if you can hear the planes. Wow. That's like the third one I've heard. Usually I don't hear them in the morning. Okay. So this leaf will have to face upward, and I will go back and give it a little twist. I could have put another flower instead. It's okay. We're good. I do have enough to wrap it again. Okay. Give it a tug. You see, notice my hands and my fingers. I always support my work. You don't want it to slide all over your hoop. Said I wasn't going to do that right now, but anyway, this is my favorite part. I'm going to put a few bends in the tree, And the way I like to do it is put it in the palm of my hand, push gently up and down with your thumb, and I have to stand up to show you because I want to make sure you can see. Get in to every little twisted branch, and not too hard, just a nice little bend. It'll pull it down, it'll tighten it up. See, I don't like my work to be floppy. Get in there, support your work, get a little bend. My favorite is the big branch. I don't even know if you can see me. Can you see me? Probably better if I just do it sitting down. Nice little bend. I'll come back and do the leaves later. For now, that's good enough. And then we'll arrange the branches and wrap. I feel a wire. Okay, now we're ready for another flower. I think we'll use a yellow one. Pop that on there and hold it. Right now it's all the way down to the twist. You don't want to have just a little piece of wire that isn't twisted. It won't look good. I know because I did it. Get your bicone on there, or the round one. Yeah, you can see I was messing around. Where'd it go? I was messing around with the other beads as well. The little bell shape. They're going to be beautiful. I have been picking through my beads with the wire to find the centers for the next project. It's going to be a splash of color. I thought about doing it clear, but I decided not to. Okay, so now get up there with your longest wire. It's actually not too off, and put in your twists. And once you do that, join me for a little bit of coffee. I am drinking it out of a cup with a straw. It's, I tipped over my cup the other day, so I decided to do that. And all I was doing was dusting off my workspace, and I knocked my cup over. Okay. I didn't realize how much we got done, or how much I actually had done before I started. Okay, let's take a time check. Half an hour. After I finish this branch, I will put it down and start another section. I will come right back, but I don't want to make this one too long. We'll use this one. I also decided that instead of doing the entire, I mean, now you know what to do with your leaf. how, you know, how to hold it and pull it down. You don't want to see me do the whole tree. I don't think you do. So I think what I'll start doing is I will twist the tree with you always. This was an exception. I do have a few that are already twisted that I will be working on. I'm going to make it in, like, for example, I'm going to do a few more and I'll come back. And then we'll have shorter videos and maybe not so boring. I feel like I'm boring. Okay. Slide them down, bring it up. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and work on this, and then when I come back, I'm going to show you how we're going to end the tree. So, my friends, I showed you how to attach your tree to your, how to attach your tree to your flower, yes. Anyway, so this is what we have. Not a hard project by any means. Would work much better if it had a round 4mm instead of a bicone. But it is pretty. Anyway, I'll be back and then we'll do something special as we lace.